Park Chicago, otherwise known as SSA 61. The SECC is the service provider for the SSA, and so we do a lot of activities in Hyde Park, but we are a regional organization. We serve 5 neighborhoods and 8 business quarters within Hyde Park, Woodlawn, Washington Park, Kenwood, and Oakland. So as you can imagine, the SECC cannot do this alone, so we work very closely with all of our community partners. In Washington Park, we have the 51st Street Business Association, the Washington Park Chamber of Commerce. In Hyde Park, we work very closely with the Hyde Park Chamber of Commerce, as well as the University of Chicago and other Park Advisory Council groups who have a vested interest in the business corridors. And then in some of our other neighborhoods, we work closely with QCDC or Sunshine Enterprises, the YWCA. So you have to use your partners to help when you're working on a regional scope, because there's no way that an office of my size with 2.5 people can activate 8 business corridors for the holiday season. It's almost nearly impossible to do large-scale activations. I guess it's really important for me to kind of back up, because for myself and our community partners, we start at the beginning of the year, every year, by hosting a retailers forum. So that way we can, especially here in Hyde Park, obviously we're an anchor in this community and the surrounding communities, and we would love to spread what we're doing here in downtown Hyde Park to our other business corridors. And so we start out by doing a retailers forum every January to talk to businesses about what's going to be coming, how to prepare yourself for the coming year. And actually we have a collective calendar of all the events happening in Hyde Park. So that way they know that the first Thursday of every month is First Thursdays, not only for the business corridor where 53 businesses participate, but also the Hyde Park Chamber networking event is happening on First Thursdays. So we make sure that they know in advance. So that way when fall comes and it's time for the holiday season and Small Business Saturday and all these other great activations and ideas, we've worked to build those relationships all year. And so it's really important to connect partners, and we have done a variety of events similar to some of you. And obviously it is trial and error. You gotta try the different things to see what's gonna work and what sticks for your communities. Because SECC works on a regional approach, each community we serve is very different, and the business quarter dynamics are different. That's why it's important to work with the partners, because they know their districts better than we do. They support you with district marketing, as well as working with the elected officials, because they also work very closely with business owners, they work closely with community partners, and then it helps kind of spread that word, what's happening. So we've done a variety of things, from trolleys to festivals, ice sculptures, hot cocoa, warming stations, Small Business Saturday kickoff events, vendor pop-ups. Last year we did a vendor pop-up in Bronzeville where we had 30 small businesses participate in one location. That was very successful, as well as having a Santa Claus come out. So we've done a lot of those kinds of things too, and I think it's really important not only to connect with partners, but also using arts, as Tanya talked about, as a catalyst to economic development, because people want to attend events where there's something more going on. There's music, there's perhaps an opening going on at the same time. Maybe there's some sort of entertainment. So making sure when you're activating for the holidays, you think about something for everyone. There's this concept called 8 to 80, and I cannot remember the name of the gentleman who introduced it at the National Main Street Conference this past year, but it was really thinking about how do we activate our business corridors for people anyone from age 8 to 80, that there's something for everyone. Because really that's what we're trying to do, is make it inclusive and definitely impact the economic wealth of your community. Thank you.